So welcome back, guys, and I'm back again. So yesterday we had a loss, and as you can see on the chart, the price did exactly what I wanted to do. But first, it hit my stop loss. It was unfortunate, but I was right. My bias was right, and I predict that move perfectly. The only thing that I made a mistake was my stop loss, but whatever. Today is another day, and we are back, and we need to keep our heads up. Of course, we need to always do our best. So sometimes we need to ignore the things that happened in the past and try to improve them. So we are here again, and so my bias for today is bearish. So I'll try to find some shorts, but we are very close to a lot of sell side liquidity. So I can expect that we sweep some more lows here, and then we can reverse and took and maybe take some highs to catch more, to grab more liquidity, and then continue the leg down. But here I will try to find some long. So basically is that here you can see the post that I've been posting in the last hours, and the market has already opened, so I'm expecting now a lot of volatility, even because of the war that is going on, and it causes a lot of volatility. I believe that yesterday I lost a trade because of the war, because at that time the war was still bad, and then the gold rised a little bit more, but then it did what I was expecting. But the price is now grabbing the London low, but basically that I will not talk more here. I will be back in the end of the video, as you know, and then I will talk why I did took a trade or not. But basically is that. If you are not subscribed yet, you can subscribe now. It will help me a lot, and like my video. So hope you guys are enjoying and learning something. So see you in the end of the video. back. As I said, I would. So updates on the trade. So the trade after like I don't know 20 minutes start reversing and hit my TP1. So here I closed 8 units out of the 20 that I had put, and I was out, so I was not seeing a lot of this trade, but the trade has not hit the TP2, but because the trade is open after a lot of hours, I just decided to close more 8 units here, and I just moved my stop loss to the TP1 so I can secure these profits, and I moved my full TP to where it was supposed to be my TP2, but this trade today is taking a lot of time, so I will move my full TP because I don't like to have trades for a lot of hours. I like to enter, and in a maximum 5 hours I am out. So that's why I have done this. So today I don't know if the trade will hit my full TP or my stop loss. So I don't know if I can record and post right here, but if I post today and the trade does not hit any of these levels, tomorrow I will update about this trade. But let's see, and probably I'll be back when the price hits one of these two levels. So today, in the trading view where I show my trades, so I today we have $170 in realized profits, but we can still gain more, 65 and or 32 if it is my stop loss. So at least $200 we have in profits today. So it's around 1% of the account. So we recovered from the yesterday trades that we lost 1% of the account. So today was a pretty good day. Not very good, but was decent. I would like to see a better price action because the price action today was not very good. But it is what it is. I don't know any things to talk more. So when the price hits any of these two levels, I'll be back. And if you are not subscribed yet and have not put a like, you can do it now. It would help me a lot. So see you in the end of the video, and I hope you guys are enjoying this kind of videos.